welcome to another video. And as usual, before I get started, go ahead and smash that like and subscribe if you're new to this content. And to my current subscribers, I appreciate you guys more now. Let's just get right to it. So we got the build release for the Safemoon wallet that came out a few hours ago, and it actually include the support for Cardano, which is actually really good because now they're bringing on even more and more operability in reference to the blockchain. The more accessibility that people will be able to swap from, say, Cardano to Safemoon, vice versa, we're getting even more of those top 10 blockchain added to the Safemoon wallet. As I said, compared to Safemoon wallet from where it started, for those of you who are here when there was the launch of the Safemoon wallet, to where it is today, there has been a significant amount of innovation that's actually been put into it. And the team that the dev team that's actually been involved, we know, we can see the product. We know there's hard work that's being put into this product line, and the work showed. And as we've been seeing time and time again in reference to the activity report, we saw them did a lot of stuff where they saw there was endpoint testing. They've been doing a lot of stuff saying things that they're going to be integrating things in reference to the blockchain into the wallet. And just to add to that, there's a feature where you can be a part of the testnet. Does that testnet mean that we're going to be testing stuff in reference to the blockchain? I went ahead and made myself a part of the testnet. So that means that we are part of what is known as the endpoint testing group. So Safemoon is using its holders to be a part of the endpoint testing, which is actually really good because now they'll be able to gauge and stress test to see what they can expect when that time does come. So for those of you that are taking a look at what Safemoon is offering, you need to really pay attention now because Safemoon is now coming to the finishing line of that Safemoon wallet because they're now putting in all the final pieces. The EULA or the end user license agreement is actually added in. Now, this is actually a native component, guys. So for those of you that are concerned about Safemoon actually keeping track of your information, this is a part of the compliance that they need to do. So they had to go ahead and integrate this policy. So we did get an information from the core team in reference to, as part of being compliant, they have to go ahead and add in this feature in there just to make sure that they're covering all the rules and regulations that are actually being put in place. So again, seeing the price of Safemoon right now being at 30200, it is still getting very expensive for those persons that are trying to get into Safemoon. And I know it's to the point where a lot of people are now starting to take it very serious because they say to themselves, well, I would like to see the price fall. I don't really think the price is going to fall too much. We may not see those 3 zeros, 119, 3 zeros, 139, unless somebody just go ahead and empty a massive bag. And I can tell you this, if the price does fall, it's going to be very short-lived because a lot of people would really like to see the price fall down to a nice amount where they can go ahead and accumulate more. So just know that seeing the price now means that you're now going to start chasing. And it'll come to a point where I'm going to stop saying, you need a minimum of 2 million tokens because 2 million tokens is going to soon cost you $250, $300 to get 2 million tokens. So I might have to go ahead and take that out of my speech to a lot of the new comers. All I can tell you is to just say, hey, go ahead and get a position in Safemoon, whatever you can afford, because the price may be to a point where it's going to be understandable that it's going to be getting very expensive. So hope you guys are liking that. Hey, like, share, subscribe, get the video out, support the channel, guys, because I want to make sure you guys understand and see what's happening in the very front of your eyes, that you're holding a valuable asset in your hand, asset that Safemoon actually has been producing. And yes, those persons who have been here since 2021, I mean, I can really remember when they actually did drop the wallet for the very first time. There was a lot of excitement. Transferring tokens from one phone to the next, it was as smooth as can be. And just comparing it to see what it is today, again, innovation. It is seamless, it is flawless, and Safemoon takes their time to go ahead and deliver that product to us. Yes, there's a lot of UAT testing that goes involved with it. So the question is, what's going to be next in the Safemoon wallet? All right. Now, when is it going to be the next build? Are they going to wait a month or two before they come with the next build? What all would it include? Would it include even more APIs? Would it include features that pertain even more to the blockchain? And you guys need to pay attention to that because that evolution is constantly going to be moving. They're going to keep moving the line even further and further. And if this doesn't make you proud, guys, knowing that for those of you that are holders of the Safemoon token, soon to be known as a Safemoon coin, seeing your investment actually mature right in front of your very eyes. You can see the improvement of the wallet. I'm sure Trust Wallet is being updated. I'm sure all the other wallets are being updated. but are they keeping their community as engaged as Safemoon? I don't see it, because I know a lot of people use a Trust Wallet. They'll just go ahead and put an update because they got to the point where, Binance just got so big that they really don't need to update anybody in reference to what they're doing. So as a result, hey, it is what it is. Safemoon do whatever it takes to let everybody know, because they keep that engagement going. And this is the reason why everybody's really so excited to buy the merchandise, because, it's a winning product. We're all excited. And all those persons that have been buying the merch, you guys believe just like myself. And we are not in an investment where we have doubt. There are a lot of people that have doubt because the reason why, they just don't know much about Safemoon. They're going on the past and they're going on FUD. And those same people will be the very same persons that will be running to the gate when the Safemoon rockets start to take off. And by that time, it's going to be too late. All right. So just know that you have invested in something. And yes, with high risk come great rewards. And the higher the risk, the greater the reward. And that's going to make a lot of people get to the point where they reach what is known as financial security. And a lot of you guys may not know that you can possibly get there. But if you just hold, you will get there. There's one thing you need to know in reference to successful millionaires and billionaires when it comes to investing in the stock market. A lot of them haven't really been investing in the crypto market other than Michael Saylor and a few other people. But a lot of them, even though it's mundane and you'll hear it, buy low, sell high. This is what they do. But another thing that's really important, you have to have patience. There will always be FUD. A lot of those millionaires and billionaires, we always wonder, like, wow, these people are really, really smart. It's not that they're smart. They were able to block out the FUD. They were able to clamp down their teeth and believe and listen to everything and evaluate the investment that they put their money in. And they believe in whatever they were able to invest in, and it actually materialized. Every project or whatever goal that you have set, it's never going to be easy in the beginning. There's always going to be bumps in the road, showstoppers that's going to try you and test you to a certain point for you to go ahead and say, hey, I can't do it, and you throw your arms up. This is how successful people make it, because they overcome all of these mountain peaks. And a lot of people cannot withstand those mountain peaks, so they fade out or they run out of air and they go ahead and just fall by the wayside. And this is what Safemoon has been doing. For all of the one-on-one FUD, massive YouTube, millions of people watching the CoffeeZilla situation, that took a major damaging blow to the hull of the Safemoon ship. All right, we took on water. We did take on water, and the ship started to list. List means that it started to tilt as it's taking on water. But the Safemoon core holders believe in the project, and we did whatever we can do to bail that water out. And now Safemoon has floated, has been patched up, and is now moving on to better things that is now going to be reaching the port where there's going to be celebration. And you guys need to be really, really proud of yourself. You guys have stuck with Safemoon since the beginning and have gone through all of that FUD. No new FUD will be able to bother you at this given time, because now this is the time for elation. Because we've seen the value and the time and effort and patience that we have put in to see Safemoon bringing out these amazing products and state-of-the-art evolution type of updates, that we know that the investment that we put our money in was actually worthwhile. So hey, if you find this information education, guys, go ahead and like, share, subscribe, because the Safemoon family is a family that's very, very unique. We have Twitter spaces. We have engagement with one another, back and forth on Twitter, YouTube videos like myself. We have new YouTubers coming in, trying to get the word out. And that price is steadily moving. All right, I'm sad to say, a lot of you guys, so far, that window is closing, you guys are missing the boat. And there's a high chance when I do this next video, even if it just retrace a little bit, that next bounce back can be 3 zeros, 201, 202, or 205. There's going to be a point when that little bull run peak start to take off. Remember, today's date is October 31st. November approaches tomorrow. And that is the month where most of the investors, they come into their bonus check before Christmas time, and there's monies in the market, and it's going to stimulate the economy, and people are going to be buying even more. Look, we are seeing green candles all around. If you guys don't see that we're in a pre-bull run, you need to take an even more closer look. Because for those of you, even if you are not even investing in any position, you will see that the majority of the crypto tokens right now are all green. They're basically all up. This is how it starts. Now, I want to address a situation that, I got some information in my DMs, and I normally get a lot of DMs, and I want to go ahead and answer some questions in reference to, what should you expect when the Safemoon exchange launches? And I know this is one of the things that, yes, I've been preaching to you guys to go ahead and get a minimum of 2 million tokens. And, I'm proud of those persons who actually went ahead and got those buys of 2 million tokens, because you guys understand that you just give yourself a chance to make a lot of money. Now, is that going to be enough? Okay? When the Safemoon run-up start happening. And are the whales going to start selling? Okay, so let me just go ahead and address that. Whales will be selling once they get to that target. We do not know what the whales' targets are. We don't know. Some whales may sell at 307. Just keep that in mind, 307. Some don't need to eat a zero. Some people have over 200 million plus Safemoon. They will be taking little profits. Just know that once we're on the centralized exchange, because there's so much volume of other things that are happening, even though we'll see red candles, the support is always going to be there. That Safemoon liquidity is constantly going to be growing. So there's not going to be that much of a red candle. Yes, there'll be a bit of a dip, but I don't think that one person emptying their bag is actually going to hurt Safemoon to a certain point where they're going to be at $0.00. They have too much money in liquidity that YouTubers said that Safemoon went ahead and liquidated completely. So if we had liquidated, do you really think we were going to be able to develop these products? So just think about the idiocracy that those people have been saying. So because Safemoon would have been broke right now, they're being bankrupt. But yeah, so we will see red candles. People will take profit, but a lot of those whales, they want to make just as much money as well. They get greedy as well, and a lot of them are gonna hang around to get to that 1 cent mark, because they're gonna look to say, hey, why sell now? I can take a little bit of profit. If they see they're up 2, 3, 4 million, they will say to themselves, I'm gonna wait until I get to 10 million. That magic number. That's gonna allow everybody to get to that point. Now, the question comes, is 2 million enough? 2 million is good. And without a doubt, the people with the bigger bags are the ones that are actually going to be the ones that are going to be cashing in right away. Those persons that in the knot of 10 million tokens of Safemoon or coin, they're the ones that are going to be cashing in. But every now and then, do the math. Even if you have 2 million tokens, the green candles are going to run up very, very fast. When should you sell? The Safemoon exchange will definitely have a sell limit. And I am not 100% sure, but I'm thinking that the Safemoon decentralized platform, you'll be able to, or maybe it may be migrated over before they go ahead and launch a centralized exchange, which would then give every holder the opportunity to set a sell limit. Can't talk today. You will be able to set a sell order limit, so that if the price was to go absolutely insane, you'll be able to go ahead and get your profit on your money. You wouldn't need to be running with the bulls and clicking sell, because you're going to miss an opportunity. And yes, you want to have 2 bags. You don't really have to have the equal bag. I mean, I have the equal bag, but guys, I have been dollar cost averaging from the day I started, because I've been buying Safemoon at 2,500 per billion. And today, they would buy a tremendous a lot more. And I've been dollar cost averaging all the way down, and I have actually reached that equilibrium point. And I just want you guys to just rest assured, don't stress yourself up. Just keep in mind that, again, look, none of this information is financial, but you have to always keep in mind that, yes, you could very well miss the boat, because if you don't sell in time, you might see a red candle. But just know that if you see, let's say, for example, you have, let's say, 12 million tokens. And that 12 million tokens actually run up to, let's say, $180,000. Are you going to take profit there, or are you going to wait till you get to 200,000? These are numbers that you have not seen, all right? Now, I know we want to get to that $1 million mark. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But even if you take $10,000, take $10,000 or $30,000, the green candles are going to keep going. If Safemoon repeats what it did in 2021, the monies that you take out will multiply by 100, okay? And it will just keep going and going and going, because the momentum and the FOMO that's going to come in. And for all of those people that remember Safemoon, they're going to want to get in too. And then they're going to tell their friends, and their friends are going to get in too. And the little $10,000 that you took out is going to be nothing because your money's going to just keep going and going and going. That's why you need to have one bag in the decentralized if you can, and then have your main bag on the centralized exchange where you have a sell limit. So as that price starts to go very, very north, you can rest assured. Now, let's say if it's moving it's high enough, and let's say for example, you are now a millionaire. You're around $2, $3, $4, $5 million, and you say, you know what, I'm gonna cash out at $8 million. Don't do that. Take the $5, $6 million, shut it down, and sit back, and then let the other bag just ride the wave. The smaller bag, if you want to take from the big bag, let it go. Don't get greedy. I know a lot of people will not sell even at $1 million because when you do the taxes and all that's going to be way less. You might go for that $2 million. Just know when to sell, and stick to your guns with it. Because if you don't stick to your guns, there's a high chance that you can very well be holding the bag at a certain point, and you might be going through some emotional point because you'll say, I should have sold when the time was right. So hope you guys enjoying the video, guys. Like, share, subscribe. This is the time when you go ahead and share the video out to as much people as possible so they can get into Safemoon. Because as of tomorrow, we will now be 1 month away from December. Okay, 1 month away from December. And we know that we will most likely either get a blockchain, but definitely we'll be leading around the exchange. I know a lot of people say that, hey, the exchange will most likely come in 2024. But, no, Safemoon did not set hard dates, but they did say, hey, expect the centralized exchange in the winter of 2023. There was no mention of 2024. Absolutely, positively, no mention of 2024. But now, if it happens, hey, there may have been some roadblocks where they had to go ahead and get that point done. But for right now, seems as if they're going to go ahead and stick the landing. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, guys. But you got to really get your game plan together now, because this is now the final stretch for those of you that are trying to get your bag and seeing the price now going up. 2 million tokens now going to cost you $400. Your time is running out. Your time is running out. The procrastination should be over with. You should just, at this point in time, if you haven't bought Safemoon right now, you probably not buy Safemoon, because by the next video, as I keep saying, the price might be even higher. Okay? Or at the end of this video, the Safemoon price might be higher. And most of you are waiting on your paycheck. I get that. But there was more than enough time for you guys to go ahead and buy Safemoon, because I've been repeating in every single video. So none of it's financial, but this is time when you go ahead and get really, really serious, guys, because consider this like a hurricane, okay? The hurricane has been approaching for the past 2 weeks, a month, moving very, very slow. It's a few miles out. We are now starting to feel the wind, okay? We can feel the breeze starting to get a little more stronger, a little more brisk, okay? And that's the bull run. We see that's the green in the crypto market. As it approaches, every altcoin is going to be up. Every single altcoin is going to be up. Some going to be up 10, 15, 20%. People are going to make money all around, but they're going to be leaders of the pack. And the leaders of the pack is going to be Bitcoin, Ethereum, ADA, SHIB, Safemoon, BBTF. They're going to be the leader of the pack. And as well as the Pepes and all the other tokens that are there, the Jasmine tokens, every single one of them. I can see those tokens start to actually make a move. So take advantage of this time to go ahead and take care of your financial future. Otherwise, you're going to be watching us celebrate on Twitter and having parties in our states and meetups in different locations celebrating the return on our money. A lot of Safemoon holders have very, very big bags. There's some Safemoon holders that I know personally that have bags the size of 80 million Safemoon tokens. I know people in that ballpark range. So just know, a lot of people will get rich. So until I see you guys again, I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day. Happy Halloween for those of you that celebrate it, and peace.